everyone, I'm going to do a celebrity inspired look today. I was looking through images of Leona Lewis and I found one of the Guardian guide, which was done last year sometime. So I'm going to leave the picture on my blog so you can go to sort of see the comparison of what I'm trying to achieve at least. So I'll leave that on my blog and that'll be in the down bar below the site to go and see that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I put a little bit of strobe cream on and my face cream that I use, which is Origins Dr. Wild's Mega Mushroom Cream. And I'm going to try this foundation. I've never used it before. It's called Revlon PhotoReady. I've tried other Revlon foundations and really like them, and my colour in this one is 010 Caramel. So I'm just going to pump some of this onto the back of my hand. And I went to Boots the other week and bought all of the Chapman brushes, so I'm going to be using a majority of them today. But I've really enjoyed using the buffing brush to get like a really flawless look, so I'm going to just tap some of this on to my skin and then just buff it in. Right, so I've buffed all my foundation in with the Samantha Chapman buffing brush. I like the effect it's given. It's a bit darker than I suppose my day-to-day makeup would be, or foundation would be rather. But I'm going to go in with my brows now. I'm going to be using MAC eyeshadow. I think this one's called Charcoal Brown. I usually use this one, but in the image her eyebrows are a lot thinner and darker than mine, so I'm going to go one step like deeper and use Charcoal Brown by MAC. So I'm going to just be using this on an angled Eco Techniques brush, and I'm just going to fill them in towards the end. Right, so I've done my eyebrows. They're a bit darker and just lighter at my the base of my brow, and it just gets darker and they're a little bit thinner and shorter than I'd go on my normal day-to-day eyebrows. I'm going to move on to concealer under my eyes. I'm going to use this Inglot palette I bought a couple of weeks back. I don't actually know the codes of the colour codes and things, but I'm using the darkest shade here on the end. And I'm just going to be using a concealer brush, a Sigma concealer brush here. So I'm just going to dab some of this onto the brush and tap it under my eyes. I use sort of a combination of the brush and my finger and just pat it, because she does it quite light under her eyes. I either use like my little finger or my ring finger. Right, so I've concealed under my eyes with the Inglot palette, and I think it gives you quite a bright eye, which is what the picture is of Leona in the image. And I'm going to go in now with my Clinique gel liner and a Sigma small eyeliner brush to give it quite a winged, because it's quite a thick, heavy winged look. So I'm going to go in with this, just apply some of the Clinique onto the brush. I'm going to look in the mirror here, so I might go a little bit off, but hopefully not too much. Sort of starting from the base. You want to... I don't know if I always do it the conventional way, but whatever suits you best and whatever you find easiest for yourself, go with that. But it's quite a thick look. And it's not going to come out too much. It's not going to wing itself out high. It's going to sort of end at a point. So I'll show you sort of where I want it to end. I want it to end more here. Just up there. So I'm going to move on to the inside of my eye. I've winged the eyes out now, and in the picture it's very white, but almost, because she's not looking down, you can't see what's on her lid completely, but it looks like she's got a white lining. So I'm going to go in with this Natural Collection eyeliner, just one from Boots, cheapo one from Boots, and it's in white, and I'm going to blend it just above where I've used my liquid liner, my gel liner, sorry. So I'm going to try and, let me, so I'm not too much out of shot, hopefully not. I'm just going to try and add the white here without getting too much. So you want it to be white. Try and blend it. And you can sort of blend it with a brush after I've just got it on my lid. And you can bring a little bit down underneath the teardrop there and we'll blend it. I'm just going to go in and blend this because she has got a really winged look to it. So I'm going to use, where's the brush? Oh, my Samantha Chapman brush. This is a detail brush, so just to help blend, because it's quite hard with the black gel because it likes to print off still. It almost like needs a drying time, but just it's hot. It's a little bit difficult because you're trying not to mix them together and make a grey colour. So we're just trying to blend it out. Just sort of gentle strokes, I'd say. So I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm going to first curl my lashes with my Shu Uemura eyelash curlers, holding them in place for a few seconds. Curling it. And then the mascara I'll be using will be Benefit's Their Real mascara. I am going to be adding lashes as well, so just add a small, not a huge amount of this, just sort of bring them out a little bit. So I'm going to apply some false lashes. The ones I'm using for this are Benefit's pin-up lashes. You can see them there, maybe not, a bit closer, you can see it there. Very thick and heavy. So I'm going to go in and use my Duo adhesive that I've got from MAC, which is a really good glue. And these have got quite a heavy band on them, so they need quite a little bit, like, more than your average bit of glue. Let's add this on. But these style lashes go really well with the look because it is quite a pin-up heavy doll look. Sorry, so I've applied the glue. You wait a couple of seconds for it to get tacky. And I have applied lashes in some other videos, so if you want to look back there and see some, or I might do a video more in depth of just applying and how to apply individuals and things like that, if that would be interesting. So I'm going to go in with these, and I just tend to look down and place the lash in place, basically. These are quite long lashes, super heavy. But just if you find it the base of the sort of start of your lash is falling away, just hold the tweezers there a bit longer. The glue does give you enough time to sort of save it. Alright, so I've gone in with my eyes and finished with the lashes and everything. I'm going to go in and do some contouring. I'm using this 17 product. It's called Instant Glow Medium Bronzing Powder. And I'm going to give this one a shot. It's a matte one as well, which I've been looking for. So I'm going to go in using my Samantha Chapman contour brush. Just rub this onto the product and then suck in your cheeks. And just apply this on the hollows. You can do it in like a 3, which would be up to here. So it'd be like a 3 on your face, like that. Dragging it down just up to here, so it's where the sun, just to make your, so where the sun would hit your face, but also to slim down your face. And rub this round on both sides. Because although in the picture she does look very sun-kissed, she doesn't look glitzy or like shimmery, it's more matte. I'm just going to bring it up. Yeah. And underneath. So I'm going to go in now with some blush. I'm going to use a MAC blusher from my palette. This one is called Peaches. I'm going to use a bit of Peaches and maybe a little bit of Style. You can see these two here. Peaches here and Style here, because it's got a little bit, the Style's got a little bit of shimmer, but not crazy amount. So I'm going to go in with my Samantha Chapman blush brush and just add some of Peaches. Is it? No, I think it's Melba actually, sorry. Not Peaches, this is called Melba. And use some Melba on the brush and add onto the apples of my cheek here. Just brushing it, just on top of where you've contoured. So it's more the apples of your cheek than where you've just applied the contouring powder. So sort of still holding that in and just buffing it into your skin gently. Because she's got a little bit of contouring going on her nose as well. So if you wanted to take your bronzing powder, you could even go in and contour your nose if you wanted. And then I'm just going to dab a tiny bit of Style, the middle one here, and just sort of pat it, because it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Just pat it round my eye with the blusher brush still. Just patting that there. Adding a little bit more of Melba. Just there on my cheeks. And then I'm going to move on now to my lips. Her lips in the picture are very, very nude. So I'm going to be using two because they look quite not glossy, but they look moisturised. And a really good nude colour I have is called Velvet Teddy by MAC. I'll just show you a little bit closer there. But it's a matte colour, so it's not going to be the greatest for giving you a moisturised look. So I'm going to go in and apply this directly onto my lips, and then I'm going to put a sort of gloss on top, which I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to blend this in. Onto my lips, not too much, just making sure to cover the whole of my lips. And then I'm going to use on top a sleek pout polish, and this is in Bare Minimum, which is also quite nudie. I'm going to go in with my finger and just add this on top to give it more of a gloss that she has in her picture. See that? So it's sort of more glossy, like in the image. And then I'm going to do, because in the picture she's got stars under her eyes, and I think because it's sort of, I'm just giving it a shot and trying to do the complete look, I'm going to add them using a Superliner Perfect Slim L'Oreal eyeliner. So it's like a pen, like a felt tip pen point. And then I'm just going to go, because they're underneath her eyes, so you don't have to get the perfect position as she has in the image. But I'm just going to have a look. Right, so I've just applied the stars, and then I went over the top with a bit of Prep and Prime powder just to finish my skin, and not so it's hopefully not too glossy. And I did make sure this wasn't a permanent marker, because that might not be something you wanted to go for the whole day maybe. But I hope this has been helpful. I don't think it's half as good as Leona's picture, but it was just a little bit of fun and something to sort of just play around with. So I hope you're all having a good day, guys. Don't forget to compare and maybe comment, but don't be too nasty about the picture that I'm trying to copy off. And I hope you're all having a good day. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, or give me some recommendations if you've seen other sort of inspired looks that you think might be, I could try and bodge and make them look really bad. So I hope you're all having a good day. I've said that enough times, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.